Just as you thought things couldn't get hotter, we need to go over these quick details. So Variety pretty much came out and did a post, and they went on to say this. After a bruising year, Marvel is returning to the very things that worked in the past. That means reuniting with franchise crown jewel Robert Downey Jr. As we know, we saw Robert Downey Jr. come out onto the stage at San Diego Comic-Con where they annihilated the Kang Dynasty and ended up making it Avengers Doomsday. Now, with that being said, Robert Downey Jr. is coming back with more than $80 million. And the Russo brothers are going to get paid $80 million to direct Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. And they'll begin to start filming Doomsday in London next year in the middle of the year. Apparently, they're going away from Atlanta, and now they're going to do London for Doomsday and for Secret Wars. Pretty much the rest of this goes on to say, but bringing back key members of the old gang won't come cheap. Sources say Marvel is plunking down $80 million once again for Anthony and Joe Russo to direct Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret War, and significantly more for Robert Downey Jr. to tackle uber villain Doctor Doom in the two tent poles. The Russos' deal doesn't include back-end compensation, but it does contain performance escalators that kick in at $750 million and at $1 billion thresholds. The brothers also will produce the two films via their AGBO banner. That marks something of a departure for Marvel, which typically doesn't work with outside producers, preferring to keep the team in-house. So realistically, Marvel has no faith. They have zero faith. They should have had faith in Deadpool and Wolverine because it's Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, but they had no faith in the rest of their whole line. Hence why they didn't announce any updates to the timeline. They didn't do nothing. They didn't announce the slate update, nothing. They just got rid of Kang. Now, with that being said, how much is this film going to cost? Is this going to be a $500 million budget? Is this going to be a $750 million budget? You got to bring back Chris Evans. You got to bring back Tobey Maguire. You got to bring back them all. And honestly, knowing that I would be needed, I'm going to take you to the bank, Marvel, because there's no way, shape, or form you're doing it without Tony. You're doing it without Chris Evans. You're doing it without Chris Hemsworth. Robert Downey Jr. There's a lot of characters that you need to do this. And to me, this is insane. And this is madness. And it really does show that Marvel really wasn't the plummet. Even though people say we're back, we're not. We're back, we're not. This shows a lot different to the story. Let me know what you guys thought. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.